Enough is enough. At this stage, I am sick of the way the government are treating the defence forces. Enough is enough, and I'm thankful I'm hearing this news. To be honest, I'm thankful. I'd rather have no defence forces than hear that the men and women of the Irish Defence Forces are being treated like dogs. Being treated like dogs. Not thought of human beings. The government treating like unhuman people. That's the way the government are treating them. And I have huge respect for every man and every woman in the Irish Defence Forces, but God knows, I really say it straight, prisoners get treated better. People in Mountjoy get treated better than the Irish Defence Forces. So 60% of the Defence Forces are going to leave in the next 2 years. 60% of the army of... How many? It's 8,000. 8,000 used to be 10,000, but now it's 8,000. And the only thing I can say is, it's the government's own fault. Because they're bullshitting and bullshitting and bullshitting. And these poor men and women are trying to... at the end of the day, they want to serve the country, right? They want to go out and serve the country. They want to protect Ireland. They want to protect the people of Ireland, the patriots. And on the other hand, they need to make a living. They need to keep their families going. They need to survive, obviously. I don't know if Leo Frank and Simon Coveney or Michael D. Higgins know. Because I would understand if they served 6 or 7 years in the army or 10 or 15 years in the army. They'd be like, I understand what the soldiers are going through and I understand how tough it is to be a soldier. Because it's not like sitting in an army base all day. It's not like that. They have to go over to foreign countries where God knows you don't know what you're going into. And simple as that, you don't know what you're going into. You could get shot at any corner. Like loads and loads of Irish people have died over peacekeeping in other countries. And it's a joke. It's really, really 60% of the whole defence forces will leave in the next 2 years. So that means maybe barely even maybe 3,000 maybe in the next 3 years will be left. That's mad. There'll be nobody left in the defence forces. Like, to be honest with you, I might be honest with you. I would rather see it that way than any man and any woman being used by the government, because they've been used. Like, there's people sleeping outside the army bases in their cars because they can't afford the fuel to go home. And then there's people lying on the street because they can't afford to pay themselves off the army, so they have to lie on the street. And then there's women, they're trying to get mortgages, they can't get mortgages because they fucking can't get any money. It's a joke. It's really, really enough is enough. And I actually have to say, this is actually one of the good news I heard from the Defence Forces. That the members of the Defence Forces are like, enough's enough. Really, enough's enough. We have enough. And the only thing I could say to the army and the government if they have a problem with it, like, I didn't ask for, if I was head of the army, and I might have put it straight to you, the army would never have got this way. The army would never have got this, or the Navy or the Air Corps, they never would have got this bad. If I was head of the army, I would have never got it. I would have literally took off my left arm to try and get the army high pay. Like, literally, that's how committed I would be as a Minister for Defence. Like, I would literally take off my left arm to get the army what they need. And obviously they haven't. Michael D. Higgins sits up in the office, does nothing. And that's the simple. He's the Commander-in-Chief. I never heard him once speak about any soldier or any family that's affected by these clowns in government that don't have a notion how to run an army and don't have a notion really how to run a country. And do you think I can say to the people who are leaving the Defence Force, I think somebody said there's 90-something leaving this week, the only thing I can say to you is, get a better job, have a better life, think about your families. You say, honestly, you served your country well, you served your country with highest respect, and everybody in this country honors your respect. But we will not stand by where the government makes a laugh for you. And I just want to say, I wish you all the best. Whoever leaves the army, I wish you all the best. And I hope that the Irish government will treat you a tiny bit better, maybe when you leave the army, than when you're in the army. And the only thing I can say to you is, every man and every woman of the Irish Defence Force who are in the army or who are retired in the army, everybody who's watching this video right now salutes you. Salutes you, because it takes courage to be a soldier. It takes courage to be a soldier. I wouldn't be able to be a soldier. I wouldn't be able to hold a rifle. But only brave people like our Defence Forces can. And they've been undermined by the government. So yeah, thank you for watching.